Hello, just wanted to pop in with a beautiful message at this time of year. It was solstice yesterday, so many blessings for solstice and beyond. And I spent the day yesterday just being and hanging out in the spirit baby realm and hanging out with one of my spirit babies, Rosa, who is the sort of star of the show of my book, Rosa's Choice, if you like. This incredible, wise, ancient and very high soul who, if you've read my book, opens up the doorway for us to, allows us to, invites us to look at another perspective on life, creation, what's going on behind the scenes. And so I really wanted to connect with her yesterday and ask her for a message for you all. And I'm going to put this in the link in my bio as a blog. I'm hoping to make a longer video as well, but for now just a little summary. Sorry, my dog's going a bit crazy. A little summary. So the first thing she said was to stop imagining yourself pregnant, be in connection with your baby and do this together. So when we're in our imaginations, we're in isolation of what we're creating. And you're not creating alone. You're not in conception alone. You are co-creating with your babies. You are co-creating with your partners or your donors or your adoptive parents or your surrogates, wherever you are on your journey. She was focusing on your co-creation with the babies. And I was a bit like, oh, but visualization is so powerful, imagination, this is what we've all been, talking about and doing, just imagine, feel it in your body. And she said, yes, but don't do that alone. First connect, now move on to the next level. You're ready to move to the next level, if you haven't already, to begin connecting with your babies. Our intuition is very much online, more online than ever before. Our innate ability to connect with all energies, and I do this is my role, so I do this every day and help women to connect with their babies, but my main thing is to empower them to know that they can do that for themselves. And this is what is happening, and this is what Rosa was saying in the spirit babies, like, you are in co-creation with us. Don't be in your imagination on your own, be in it with us. Okay, so that was the first message. So how that happens, it might not be how you imagine it happens. It could be a flower that draws your attention. There's a message in there. It could be a cloud. It could be something someone says. It could be this video. It could be, a song on the radio. They communicate in all ways. So it's kind of to let go of any expectations of how that might happen. It might not just be a voice landing in your mind, and very clearly telling you, I'm here. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. If it was that easy, that would be amazing. And maybe it will be that easy at some point in time. But for now, it's like being spiritual sleuths, being open to receiving information in all ways, through all signs. And nature is one of the most powerful ways of receiving messages, as well, of course, as meditation. But mostly it's your intention. And you're being open to, I wonder if I can, I wonder if it's possible. And when we ask those questions, I wonder if it's possible to connect with my baby. I wonder how it would feel if I do. Just opening those more expansive, asking those more expansive questions, which kind of puts your mind to answering that question, and see what happens. Okay, so more on that in another video. And I have a whole course on it that I ran last year, but it's just not quite ready online yet with the videos. But yes, so that was her first message, to remember and to know you are in co-creation with your babies, not in isolation. Okay, so to begin being open to connecting with them, because they have a choice, they have a role. It's not all about you, it's about them. And as it's Christmas, so wherever you are with Christmas, whatever your beliefs, it's this really powerful time of birthing love, of being together. So the Christmas story, so how Rosa and Mother Mary then came in. So Mother Mary is one of my beautiful guides as well, and I'm so honoured that there was some time with this energy yesterday, and how this connecting to your baby in spirit before they arrive, how they related that to the Christmas story was that they said it's not like, you know, how we read the story, an angel came down, said, Mary, this was going to happen, and she said, okay, and it all happened. That's not how it happened. So she said, that's not how it happened. She was in connection with Jesus for years before both her and him were ready, were able to conceive and receive and come into that level of light, that level of energy through the density that was around at that time. So they said, don't fall into that story that we've been told that it just happened like that. And of course that does happen. Of course it happens. But in terms of the story, and in terms of those who have been on this journey for a while and listening to this video, you're very open, obviously, to hearing about the bigger picture and what goes on behind the scenes. So first of all, she was in connection with him for a long time before, making their preparations, making their plans, finding out who he was, what was needed, what she needed, and her going through her initiations, and through her doubts as well. And she also experienced baby loss. She also had other children, and we don't get to hear about those. But she was very much in the human experience. And they said, was she pure? You know, we know that she was pure. And they said, yes, of course she was. But so are you. You were born that way. You were born pure. But she also had to go through her remembering in her human body that she was love and what she was capable of, just as we all are. And that was the next point they made, that as Mary is revered and honoured and spoken about as this incredible woman, this, you know, Mother Mary, birthing the light. And they said that was never meant to be just about her. It was never meant to be just about one woman. It was to be a mirror for us all, for all women to be revered, for all women to be honoured and recognised and valued for the preparations that they're in to conceive, for the journeys they go on in order to create life, in order to be in creation, expand the universe through the creation, through their projects, through birthing life, and of course birthing their babies. So she said, don't aspire to be me. That was never the point, you know? That was never the point. The point is to aspire to be you. Yeah, the story was never about just her. It was a reflection for all of us of who we all are, you know, and what we're all capable of in this human experience. Okay, so I'm gonna, as I said, I'll put the full message, and there's a lot more to that, a lot more to the message. I'll put that in a blog, maybe a video. The links are in the bio if you wanted to check that out. But for now, just this beautiful reminder that you are the portal who is in co-creation, co-creating life, okay? Allowing life to be birthed, allowing yourself to be birthed in the process, always coming back to love. How can I love myself more in this experience? And that's not easy, I know, I've totally been there. And when we can't, we can't. You know, this is not about pressure, it's not about thinking you're wrong or not good enough. It's the opposite of that. What the baby says about knowing you are more than, and allowing yourself the opportunity or the thought, maybe I'm more than. What if I am? How will I feel knowing I am? And as we step into 2023, we really are stepping into our more-ness. You know, how much more can I live? How much more can I exist? How much more can I love? How much more can I be? And through that's expansion. You're expanding yourself, you're expanding your experiences. And yeah, you're so much more than you know right now. And my blessing and wish for you is that you begin to see that in yourself, and that you can feel you and know your babies are around you. You are in co-creation together. There is so much more going on behind the scenes. And just like the seeds that are growing in the earth right now, they're not resting, they're transforming, they're full of life. We just can't see it yet. Okay, lots and lots of love, and wishing you a very joyful, peaceful, whatever you need, festive time and holiday time. Lots of love. Bye.